All right, somebody wrote me and asked me, they said, look, what would be a very quick Santa to do? And just something that was small. Let's see, a lot of people like miniatures. I get a lot of letters from people who like miniatures because they can fit inside small on tables and and they don't want to take the time to carve a large Santa. And I absolutely love miniatures, first of all, and I try to provide them as well for carvers. And someone asked me, sent me a letter and said, well, what do you think is, to you, the easiest type of miniature Santa or Santa that you can do that is real quick, would take just an afternoon or things like that? And there are a lot of ways. There's ornaments, but they wanted not an ornament, but they wanted actually something that they could give to someone, because a lot of people I know don't have the time to spend with a long carving or something like that. And to me, it's got to be. I had drawn this pattern out years and years ago, and I use it. I use it for the big-headed Santa and things like that. But I love it because you can do so many different things, so many different ways to do this as a carving. So to me, if you just want something quick, if you want something that doesn't take you a long time, this is the ideal. Can do in less than an hour, or less than 45 minutes. This is the ideal carving right here. It's just a small. Now, actually, this little fella, I cut him out. The emphasis, see, a lot of times on a miniature, a lot of people say, well, a miniature is, but what I've done is I've made the head so much bigger, see, so that we can emphasize the look of it. And that's what I do a lot of times with my miniatures. A lot of people say, well, I can't get a lot of detail on, see, this little guy is only 3.5 inches high. That's all. So it really is considered a miniature in a way. Now, a lot of people get into carving things like 2 inches and stuff, but to me, it's really, really hard to get any kind of look to them when they're that small, because well, I don't want people to have to strain their eyes to see it. But 3.5 inches tall is not that big. I mean, if you look at your ruler, that's only 3.5 inches right there. So basically, so what I do is I stress the action of making the head bigger so that it will come out more and the body smaller. And I've used this category a lot in the look, and for just a very quick Santa or a very quick, something like that, I think this is ideal. Now, I also do miniatures, that are not quite as big with the big Santa, the big head, but I think that it's ideal for that and what we're doing. Now, for just a quick project, you can't really beat this type of Santa, and we're going to do it you just simply divide your head from your body, and very quickly you can move this head down, get it down the way you want it. Very easy, very nice to just carve. Now, I'm gonna carve him without a hat, okay? Because I kind of like the Santas without a hat. I don't always. You can put a hat on if you want. We did. He was actually, the big-headed elf was taken from that, and in a lot of ways. But we're looking at just a quick miniature Santa that some would be a joy to give to somebody, or all right, let's go ahead and put our nose up here because we're going to use this as a just like that, as we've done before. Cut away. Of course, the nose is too big. It's going to be cut back to get this sort of the way we want it. You see, in a very short period of time, you've got your head shaped out. Now you can do several things. You can have him holding a candy cane. You can have him holding, you can have him doing several things, in other words, with his, just like that. See that? Now, once again, I bring this over and down. And I cut in just to get my head separated from my face. Just like that. All right. Now, always try to bring this area down here. I like to bring it down just a little bit and then bring it up for the and then you cut, then I want to just kind of, because I want to make the cheeks kind of stand out a little bit. Cut down, cut up, I'm going to remove that. Okay. Now, Let's go ahead. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to draw a line across here. Okay? And I'm going to cut into that. Just like that. See that? And I'm going to bring the little mustache, as we say, up. And then I'm going to come in the middle here. And bring that like that. Now watch. See? You don't have to make things hard. And I'm going to come up with this just a little bit. Now you see that? That's just to start off with.